A thing that keeps coming up a lot in the podcast is we keep getting asked, what props do you use? What effects do you use? And what would you recommend? And rather than just going through a list and jotting it down, we thought we'd do some videos to show you and actually talk through them here and now. And this one is another one for me. You might well have heard this. Gosh, you can hear the rain coming in. You might well have heard of this prop. It's quite a new one out. It was out at Blackpool earlier this year. It's the P3 Dee Christopher Razor Wallet. There's mine. Just checking I'm not flashing away any instructions here. Yeah, the instructions are on download. I will hide them away. Here's what you get. You get a very, very innocent looking wallet and business card holder. And my word, this is brilliant. Phil tipped me off onto this, and you can tell it's a good thing when afterwards, after we had a look at this, I took it into my local magic club, and a lot of the guys there already use it. You can tell it's going to be a good prop if people have already got it in their hands. The way the routine works is you take out one of your business cards, a spectator to write on, they write on some information. Let's say it's a house number. The house number in this case is going to be 234. The magician doesn't see that. Put the card back in the wallet. The wallet is very fair, very clean, all angles and all that jazz. You can get them to hold it in their hand, you can hold it in your hand. You then take out a business card, you write on the business card, and your business cards match perfectly. Theirs is still hidden there between the credit cards. There's no way you can see through it, there's no way you can see through that end. And the two numbers match. It's brilliant, it's devious. I love it because at the end, you have two business cards with the numbers on. Great, hand them out. I also love it because it's a reason for me to keep my business cards in a set place, as opposed to just being in a slot in my JOL wallet or somewhere else. It's a really defined place to keep them. I like the fact that it's so sleek and smooth, and it doesn't take up any more space than it needs to. For a peak device, you could use it as, in this case, a number. You could, on mine, you could write maybe a word or a name. If you had a bigger blank space on the back of your card, you could write whatever information you want them to write. The only tip I'd say is make sure they write it clear enough for the person next to them to see it. Otherwise, you won't get to be able to read it yourself. So get someone next to them to verify what it says, and then do the business of putting it back in and reading the number. The peak is brilliant. There's no way you can miss with this peak. And it's not something like the Telethought wallet, which Harry Robson, I think, did a great story about that when he got caught out once. But it's not mine to tell, so I shan't. Speak to Harry, he's a legend. It's not like that where it can give things away if you're in the wrong hands. The peak is really obvious and really clear to the magician, but not to the spectator. And it's something you could repeat over and over again should you wish. They're not going to catch it. It does come with a couple of extra bits that I've not got here at the moment in front of you. And you can use them for a slightly different performance style. Personally, I don't, but I know Dee Christopher talks it through it. And Dee also talks about ways of getting things to appear in the wallet. So you'd have, trying to think of how to explain this without giving everything away. You could make it so that you don't peek the information, but rather the wallet looks empty, and then all of a sudden coins appear in the wallet, or all of a sudden a folded card appears in a wallet. So you could do it as sort of a card to wallet or coin to wallet routine. It's not exactly that, and I recommend you have a chat with Dee and check it out on there, but it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It looks so sleek and slick and beautiful. Business cards fit in there so nicely, and just does the job it's meant to do really, really well. If you're looking for a peak wallet and you don't want to get another extra wallet to go in your big pocket, and you're looking for a way to give out business cards, then check it out, the Razor Wallet by Dee Christopher. That's all for this time. Hopefully the rain hasn't disturbed you too much with our audio quality here. It's certainly annoying me. I hope it'll be gone for the next one. Take care and see you soon. Bye.